I'm Jeff with Foodbeast, and we're in Louisville, Kentucky. We're continuing our journey across the nation pairing innovative chefs with the classic, the White Castle Original Slider. Home of the Kentucky Derby, Louisville's also the home of a chef you're probably familiar with. Top Chef favorite and Mind of a Chef featured Edward Lee. Originally from Brooklyn, Edward Lee put his methods on the map when he immersed himself in his own style of Southern cuisine. I can't wait to show you Ed Lee's Southern take on the burger, because this is For the Love of the Slider. We got the chance to break bread at Ed's local White Castle to learn more about what makes Louisville a border town as a true gateway to the South. So I was on the plane flying here.
Yes.
And this sweet old lady next to me was like, "Oh, where are you going?" And so I was just like, "I'm going to Louisville."
Yeah, no, you can't
and that she was just like, "Well, that's not."
You just gotta say it like you've had 3 drinks. Your tongue drops, your lips drop. Louisville.
Where are we now then? In north, south?
I think technically Louisville is in the South, but culturally to me, Louisville is really sort of a combination of the South, the Midwest, and really sort of the migration of the East as well. What I love about Louisville is that to me, it's a border town. So what you get in border towns is you get a lot of different cultures that sort of overlap here. But to me, that makes it very exciting, because then the definitions of the food and the people and traditions and cultures are really pliable. Yeah. So it's not as though there's a strict definition of anything here. That has served me well.
When was the first time that you had White Castle?
I grew up in New York, so I mean, probably high school, doing things that high school people do,
yeah.
And then going for late night runs to White Castle. That's probably my first memory.
You're gonna do your own take on the White Castle slider. What do you have in store?
I like my cheeseburgers to be like filled with cheese.
Ridiculously cheese.
Like abundant cheese, like obnoxious cheese. So we're gonna do something with pimento cheese, make it Southern.
And what ingredients do you need to make it
do this? Well, I need cheddar, I need mayonnaise, I need a lot of mayonnaise. I'm gonna do something with quail eggs. It's a surprise, I don't wanna tell you yet.
Okay.
There's a great local market here called Paul's Fruit Market, so I usually like to head there and shop.
Cool, let's go.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Before we headed to grab ingredients for a slider, Chef Lee toured me around the East Market District in Louisville to tell me how Kentucky captured his heart and stomach.
So I've been here 14 years. You know, I came down for Derby, gosh, it was 2003, I think. I moved here officially in about 2004 and opened about 2005. So yeah, it's been a wild ride.
You've had multiple TV appearances on, Mind of a Chef or Top Chef. Do you like the meet and greet aspect of being a known chef? Do you like the spotlight?
I don't think of it that way. I don't really see myself as that, I don't know. People know me just from being a chef, not from being a celebrity.
After our quick walk, we made our way to Paul's Market to pick up a few key ingredients. My excitement was building as we were one step closer to Chef Lee's culinary creation. Paul's the place to be, huh?
Yeah, favorite place to shop in the city. They got everything here. Paul's Fruit Market. Let's get a basket of stuff. Pickled okra just in case. Definitely a little parsley, a little cilantro. Let's see what they got here. I'm gonna grab a couple of different things of cheese. We need mayonnaise. There it is. I think we got what we need. Hey, how are you? Good.
Thank you very much. As Ed said his goodbyes to his friends at the market, we whisked to 610 Magnolia, the restaurant that welcomed him to Louisville, which later Ed made his own.
So 610 is a small restaurant. We do a very particular thing. Basic idea is you come in and you give up control. We do it purposely because we really want to attract the clientele that wants to come in here and really have fun. It's a dialogue, it's a give and take. 610's different. We do a very specific thing here, and we try not to deviate from that. Today I'm gonna do a double stacked pimento cheese, quail egg, toad in the hole White Castle slider. First thing I'm gonna do is start with my pimento cheese. 3 different kinds of cheese. So basically I'm just gonna take them and just grate a little bit into a bowl. I like using different cheeses, and it's gonna make the pimento cheese a little bit more complex. Now I'm really just gonna take all of these ingredients here and put them into my pimento cheese. So the first thing I've got is okra, and I'm just gonna chop that really fine. Just a little bit of minced garlic, like a half a teaspoon. Next after that is my mayonnaise. And now for the Spanish pimentos. Homemade Worcester, just a little bit of that for flavor. Most people use a little bit of hot sauce for their pimento, so I'm actually using a Korean chili paste. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of that as well. A little salt and pepper. I got my pimento cheese and I'm just gonna mix this all up. And it's really important to really work it in there. I found some fresh herbs at the market and some radishes, and I've just got some really nice, really fresh parsley, flat leaf parsley. A little bit of salt and pepper, just a touch of olive oil, just a little tiny shot of vinegar. Let's get to the fun part, which is my White Castle sliders. So what I like about these sliders is how sort of soft and squishy they are. I'm actually gonna double stack these, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna take my rolling pin and I'm actually going to squish them up even more. I'm gonna take one of them and I'm just going to cut out a little hole in the center. So I've got my sliders here ready, flattened out. Just a little bit of oil, just a tiny pat of butter. Take my one patty. Takes about a good 2 minutes on each side. There we go, look at that. It's beautiful. So now this is our second one, the one with the hole in it. Now I got my quail egg. This quail egg goes right in the middle there. Now I'm just gonna put a hole right on top. Just gonna do that for a few seconds just to set that quail egg. The quail egg is set. Slide that out. We're gonna assemble now. Just gonna trim these a little bit so they look a little neater. We've got our 2 square sliders, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of pimento, grab a little bit of salad. We're gonna finish with our second slider right on top of that. That's our double stacked pimento cheese White Castle toad in the hole slider.
Chef, this looks beautiful. Give me a layer by layer description of what we got going on.
Well, it's really just 2 White Castle sliders flattened into like a thin patty, and then some pimento cheese in the middle, a little bit of herb and radish salad, and then a little fried quail egg on top.
I almost want to fork and knife it.
No, it's a slider, it's a slider. Just eat it. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, that's great.
You like it?
Yeah.
They should put that on the menu.
Yeah. They need a pimento, that's for sure. Ed, thanks for bringing us to your restaurant.
Thanks, man.
Showcasing the recipe. From a vessel standpoint, no one's done anything like this. This is world premiere, so.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Cheers.
Thanks for the hospitality, Louisville. Next up, we're headed to the home of the original slider, Columbus, Ohio, with Chef Marcus Meacham.